You're watching BBC News. Now, South Korea's spy agency has presented satellite pictures which it says confirm that North Korea has sent soldiers to support Russia in its war against Ukraine. Seoul's National Intelligence Service said 1,500 Special Forces troops had already arrived in Russia's Far East for training. It said they were sent on Russian transport ships earlier this month. Ukraine's President Zelensky mentioned possible North Korean involvement when he met European leaders yesterday. Well, let's speak to our correspondent Will Vernon, who's joined me here in the studios. And this is potentially quite a surprising and significant development. I know that President Zelensky has been talking about it, but tell us more.
Well, we've had reports, Matthew, for many months now of North Korea's intensifying participation in this war. There's been reports of North Korean engineers being killed on the battlefield, Western officials saying that perhaps half of all artillery shells fired by Russia are supplied by North Korea. And now this information today from South Korean intelligence that perhaps 1,500 Special Forces troops from North Korea are being trained in Russia. And they say that 13,000 containers of arms have been shipped from Pyongyang to Russia to be used on the battlefield there since August 2023. Now that's a huge amount of arms, things like artillery shells, missiles, other munitions. And then, as you say, yesterday, President Zelensky said that Ukrainian intelligence understands that there are 10,000 North Korean troops that are being prepared to be sent to the battlefield. He said perhaps there are already some North Korean officers in the occupied areas of Ukraine. I think we can have a listen now to what President Zelensky said.
Our intelligence, we've got information that North Korea sent technical personnel and officers to Ukraine on temporarily occupied territories, and they are preparing on their land 10,000 soldiers, but they didn't move them already to Ukraine or to Russia. So when we will have this information, of course, we will raise up this question.
Now, interestingly, the NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, he was asked about this yesterday. He said that NATO couldn't confirm the participation of North Korean soldiers in the war in Ukraine. But we know that Western countries are incredibly concerned about this growing role of North Korea in the conflict. The US Secretary of State Antony Blinken has spoken about this before, spoken about Pyongyang ramping up its military support. Of course, both Russia and North Korea deny that North Korea is helping Russia.